programs of Hangzhou Normal University. And now it's my great pleasure to be here for introducing more specific about which my department, School of Education, International Education, works for international students. As Mark Burrow said, Hangzhou, the most splendid city in the world. So our city, Hangzhou, our university locates in Hangzhou, reputed as the paradise on earth for its beautiful scenery. And also it is a great, important commercial center thanks to the convenience of the Beijing-Hangzhou Great Canal and its developed skills and the grain industries. And Hangzhou is also the host city of the 19th Asian Games last year. And we are very proud of Hangzhou Normal University in the 19th Asian Games because on our campus we host two events. One is the 7th rugby. Another one is the women's volleyball. I'm very honored to serve in the VIP group, and we met our East Asia sports teams as well, including Indonesia. And there's 6 parts of the presentation. So founded in 1908, Hangzhou Normal University was firstly founded in 1908, and in 1978, Hangzhou Teachers College was established. Hangzhou Normal University officially marked the birth in 2007. HZNU has 3 campuses: Changqian campus, Xiaxia campus, and Yuhuangshan campus. Most of our international students are studying in the Changqian campus, which is also the main campus. Hangzhou Normal University is among the first to be accredited by CEAIE for international students education. Currently, there are over 2,600 staff members, including more than 2,000 full-time teachers. And 77% of the teachers, they are with senior academic titles. Right now, we have 658 international students currently. And about the School of International Education, established in 2008, SIE is responsible for the recruitment, management, and the training of international students. We provide academic education for undergraduates and postgraduates. And also, we have various programs for language learners, advanced learners, visiting scholars, and short-term Chinese training and Chinese culture experience programs. Since 1993, more than 5,000 international students from over 60 countries and regions has come to study in Hangzhou Normal University. And also we have multiple functional teaching facilities for international students. Next part is the current data of the international students. As I mentioned, there are more than 600 students, international students on campus. There are bachelor students, master students, and language students. Bachelor students, we have currently around 24, and language students around 240. The rest, 400 students, they are bachelor degree students. You can see from the chart, more than 50% they are studying in Alibaba Business School for the international business. Alibaba Business School, which is very famous because it's co-established by the Alibaba Group and Hangzhou Normal University. The most popular program is the international business, which is focused on the cross-border e-commerce, which is also very welcomed by the students from East Asia, including Indonesia, because a lot of you have a very good family background about the business. Economics is also one of the important majors of our university. Our economics program is focusing on the international digital trade. If any of you will be interested in some economics related majors, you can choose Alibaba Business School for the international business, but it focuses on the cross-border e-commerce. And economics focus on the international digital trade. We also provide the curriculums of these two majors. You can compare the 8 semesters courses. What's the difference between each other? Then you can focus, you can find your suitable, the perfect major for you. Computer science and technology, right now AI is very popular. Like this semester, we have 160 students apply for the computer science and technology. And we offer, we get 60 admissions. So this major it becomes more and more popular nowadays. And the nursing program probably will be more welcomed by girls, okay? Because of the epidemic, you know exactly how the public health care, the situation, current situation. So our nursing school starts from the 1971. So it has very long history. And even we have some European students applied for the nursing bachelor degree. And yeah, it's also a very good choice. And this is the School of International Education, which my department locates, okay? I mentioned about that we are working on the recruitments for the international students. And also we are running our own programs, long-term Chinese language program, 1 semester or 1 year, maximum 4 semesters. And the short-term Chinese language program as well. Like we have very good relationship with the MILGAC, okay? And we have long-term degree students. And also we will develop a customized class for the short-term study camp as well in the future. Okay, this part is the bachelor programs. It's in Chinese and also in English. And you can see there are 4 majors taught in English language, okay? As I explained just now very specifically, that economics focus on the international digital trade. International business is focused on the cross-border e-commerce. And there are 3 Chinese language taught programs from our School of Education, because you know Hangzhou Normal University is the teachers preparation university. Okay, we train teachers to the primary school, to the kindergarten, to high schools. So the School of Education, they provide the Chinese language taught program in pre-education, primary education, and applied psychology as well. This year, we have 1 Russian students who are studying in the primary education. For Chinese language taught program, you need to pass HSK 4. The scores must be over 210. And also, Alibaba Business School, the international business, they offer the Chinese language taught program as well. So if you're good at Chinese and you want to attend the Chinese class, in this chart, we didn't list the Chinese version, but actually it's the program we offer to students who want to choose the institution language for Chinese. And this is the math programs in our university. This year, it's a new start for the master programs, and we have 23 students officially registered. But majority of them, they are in the English language taught program, like the foreign language school. There are 3 majors, and sorry. Electronic information actually is a math program for the computer science technology. It's in English language taught program as well. And there are 6 students for the Chinese language taught program from Alibaba Business School for the math program of international business. And the students might be worried about 老师, what's the language proficiency requirements if I want to study economics or international business in your university? Actually, the English language proficiency evaluation mainly based on the interview. And we don't require the certificate of IELTS or TOEFL scores, but actually your English language proficiency should be equals to at least 5.5 of IELTS. So we don't need the specific certificate, but we do have the interview. So your language proficiency will be evaluated after the interview. For Chinese language program, a taught program, you need to have HSK4 for bachelor and HSK5 for master. And next part, those are the other majors for the master program. Every year we will renew our programs, but mainly the bachelor programs are very due each year. Math programs will be adjusted according to the institution's requirements. And this is what I explained just now for the Chinese language, like this long-term Chinese language program. We've been running for long-term Chinese language program more than 30 years, okay? So one semester is a minimum, and according to the visa policy and to the education ministry, requirements, 2 years, and which is 4 semesters are the maximum. And for Chinese language, for Chinese language program, there's no requirement for your Chinese language or English language background. We are running beginning levels to advanced level each semester. Some universities, they only offer September intake language program, and probably they don't have the beginning level. But HZNU running the language program from the beginning level to advanced level at each semester in each admission season. So don't worry about it. And this is the basic fees, like application fee and tuition fee for different programs, so they are different from each other. And I will specifically explain a little bit about the fees here, okay? Like the accommodation fee, students will be very worried about the on-campus dormitory. And HZNU offers the on-campus living service to all the students who can get our pre-admission and our final admission. And we provide different size of the dormitory. We provide all single rooms to international students. Smaller ones, 7,000 per year. Intermediate single room, 10,000. And the large single room, 14,000 per year. For language students, they charge by days differently, and the reception will calculate for how much you need to pay while you're staying here. And actually, our small single room are so popular. In one building, there's 436 rooms. Right now, they are sold out already. So if any students want to apply to us, you need to make the budget about your accommodation. You should make your budget for single medium room, 10,000 per year, like 4 years, totally for 40,000 yuan for the dormitory fee. For my understanding, students want to study in overseas. You need to know how much you will cost for the whole programs during 4 or 5 years. Some students probably will have extension, so you need to make a very well-organized budget plan. Later on, I will talk about the scholarship system. Don't worry, okay? So, HZNU international student scholarships. We have different kinds of scholarships. Okay, we are the host university for the CSC and the CIS. But students will think about, okay, I can apply for CSC and the CIS, but for these two scholarships, we don't have so many candidates for the bachelor degree, and all the bachelor degrees program, they should taught in Chinese language. So if students want to study Chinese language program, I mean Chinese language, non-degree Chinese language program, probably you can apply for CSC and CIS. You can apply from the website from the headquarters, okay? And for new students, we offer new student scholarships, okay? And students from 2nd to 4th year, if they get scholarship, they will be awarded to the provincial and the municipal government scholarship. So the scholarship plan, enroll plan for next year. You can see the chart here. Like the bachelor, we offer the freshman full scholarship, which is the 20,000 yuan for the first year. Okay, so for master new students, they get free tuition plus a yearly allowance 15,000. Okay, each month 1,500. And you will be very curious about how can I get the freshman full scholarship. We have a note here, freshman scholarship offered to degree programs based on academic evaluation. Like you apply online, we will firstly briefly check your documents, check your basic high school background, and also even your video, if you can communicate very well in English. And then we will forward to different institutions like the School of Economics or the School of Alibaba Business School. They will have the academic evaluation, and they will make an appointment with you for interview, online interview. Each majors, they have interview system. If you can get the pre-admission from the institution, our office, admission office, will work on your scholarship notice, then send it to you. Then you pay application fee, and we work on the JW form and admission letter to you. And you will be very worried about how can I get the 2nd to 4th year scholarship. Okay, how to get scholarship from 2nd year to 4th year. Firstly, scholarships for sophomore to senior students are determined through the institution review. It's an annual evaluation. And this year, for the 2nd to 4th year students, they get all full scholarship RMB to 20,000 yuan. We didn't offer partial for this year because we have enough budget this year. And how many students can get a scholarship? In the scholarship page, you notice that we have the Zhejiang provincial government scholarship, and also we have the Hangzhou municipal government scholarship. So we do the statistics analyze that actually 50 to 60 outstanding students, the top students, they can get the they can get the 20,000 yuan scholarship again. And for next year, we will think about the partial scholarship for the second team, so we can raise the percentage of the students who can get scholarship. Accommodation, like I mentioned now, that our university offers on-campus accommodation service to international students. Single rooms offered, each room equipped with balcony, individual bathroom, refrigerator, air conditioner, and even cable TV and Wi-Fi service. And our public kitchens and laundry facilities are available for students to use. And our logistics service center, they have very professional staffs who will work for the international students for the daily management. So we offer all the single rooms on campus. As I mentioned, you need to prepare the enough budget for the medium-sized room because we have 600 students, more than 600 students. So all the single rooms, small rooms are occupied already. And this is the campus life of our international students. We carry out exchange activities between Chinese and international students. You can see the different one. This is the students' graduation ceremony. It's an International Culture Week. This is some very special event. And the opening ceremony last year, okay? And the international cultural festivals. This is, we called it the Dream Trip in Zhejiang. It runs I think, more than 12 years. Each year, there's a very big event for the international students who are studying in Zhejiang province, not only in Hangzhou. There are a lot of international students, and they have a very big show. And this is the some speech competition. Our university international students win a lot of prizes in the past years. They're attending different kinds of competition. As I mentioned last year, we have the 19th Asian Games, okay, in Hangzhou, and some of our outstanding students, they are going to participate in the English Star Contest and win a very good prize. And this is volunteers for the Asian Games. So we have very connection with the city government. So we will be invited to attend different kinds of events, different kinds of activities run by government. So if you are willing to study in our university, we do appreciate if you can catch each chance to attend the governmental events to increase your personal experience and to get more bonus for your scholarship for next year. And this is the very special programs run by Alibaba Business School. It's a the Luanda program was established by Alibaba Business School of Hangzhou Normal University and the Ministry of Higher Education of Luanda. And it's the first EWTP program in Africa. So every year we will have the most outstanding students, 20 top students from Luanda, the African country, okay? And this is our Chinese Culture Expression Center and also the Multicultural Exhibition Center. Sorry, I didn't pronounce this word that frequently. It's hard for me to pronounce it. So you can have a department, SIE department tour while you're here. And there are serious lectures for international students. So it's the Colorful Continents, Harmony in Diversity. It's a forum. There will be the students affairs office will work on different kinds of forums and for different topics. And students are very welcomed. You can see they are wearing their own costumes to present their motherland, their country, okay? And also some necessary lectures on Chinese laws, okay? And it's very important to follow the Chinese laws here and also the regulations about studying and living on campus. Like if you are coming to study here, you need to maintain your good attendance. If you cannot make for the class, you need to apply to leave, right? You need to officially report to your teacher. Like if you get cold, you want to stay at dorm without noticing the professors, you will get absent, and it will influence your next year scholarship candidates. And also psychology therapy, okay? Psychology, a psychological problem is a very serious issues, okay? And you are new here and you have a lot of culture shock. And we do welcome you come to the office to let us know. We will find our psychology therapy for you, okay? We have a very special psychology team and they can work together. And some lectures about Chinese culture, okay? Developing history of New China, because you've been studying here, you need to know the country. But actually, those are beyond your major courses. So that's why our department will create a lot of forums, some lectures to let you know more about our culture. So this is a study camp, a wonderful Hangzhou study camp. Every year we have different groups. This is the Thailand groups. These groups will come to our university 3 times a year, okay? So to let the kids from overseas to know more about the Chinese language, Chinese culture. Okay, that's all for about my presentation. And I do hope you can know more about our university and then can make a clear plan to apply for the majors. And if you have any question, we'd like to discuss later on.
Okay,
Bye.
okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Chai, for your presentation. Now we move to the Q&A session. There are some questions here in the chat box. I will
Okay, let me
one
see
for you.
what's okay.
Okay, there is a question from Annie. If in a summer holiday, student wants to stay at the dorm, do they have to pay an extra fee or not?
Okay. So if students applied for degree programs, we're separate, okay? If students apply degree program, do you still remember the fees we listed in the chart is a year, like small room, 7,000 a year. Actually, the first 3 years is the exact annual year, okay, including summer vacation. So don't worry, including summer and winter vacation. Don't worry. For language program, like we will have a specific charge by the exact days. So if you want to live on campus during the summer holiday or winter holiday, the reception will help you calculate how much money you need to pay. So you just pay to the reception.
Okay, thank you. And then, is there any free dormitory for graduate students?
For graduate students, free dormitory, students, if they are in the last year dormitory, we will offer it until the end of July.
Okay, but the scholarship doesn't cover the dormitory, right?
Yeah. Our scholarship is 20,000 yuan. Actually, our tuition fee for economics, computer science, technology, and nursing, they're just 20,000 yuan. So if students can get the pre-admission, get the freshman scholarship, you can consider as a free tuition. And what's more, for Alibaba Business School, actually the tuition fee is 25,000 yuan. So our freshman scholarship is 20,000 yuan. And Alibaba Business School, they will offer extra 5,000 yuan for students who can get the pre-admission from them. So which means free tuition.
Okay.
And another is most students come from what country?
Yeah, especially in the Alibaba Business School.
Let me see. Let me check my computer. Okay, I have the statistics on my computer. And currently, actually, most of our university students, the majority, the first ranking nationality is Russia.
Russia, okay.
Yeah, so for Alibaba Business School, most of them, they are from the Indonesia, East Asia. Like we have the CSC program, and the majority they are from Vietnam. And also we have the Rwanda group, okay? Every year there's 20 students. Yeah, and also we have a lot of students from the East Asia, from Mid Asia, like Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and also Russia. Yeah, East Europe.
Okay, and then there is a direct message to me. For scholarship, are all the scholarship is from Chinese government scholarship, or there is a university scholarship? And
For freshmen, okay, for new students, for new admission students, they are from the Hangzhou Normal University scholarship. The university will offer a big budget for new students. And from the second to fourth year, majority students, they will get the scholarship from Zhejiang Provincial or Hangzhou Municipal Scholarship. It depends on the ranking. Yeah. And
okay.
for Chinese government scholarship, it's students need to apply from the headquarters of the CSC, okay, not directly to us. We are the host city, host universities to accept students from CSC.
Direct plan dari Hangzhou, Indonesia ke Hangzhou nggak?
Apa?
Direct
Apa?
plan dari Indonesia.
No.
Okay, sorry. And then next question is for the English taught programs, are the scholarship also available? Wait. Sorry, you are muted.
I click. Oh, sorry. It's okay now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. For students for all the programs, we open the freshman scholarship to all programs, including the English language taught and the Chinese language taught. Just if you can get the pre-admission from the institutions, okay, you will be guaranteed for the freshman scholarship, which is actually the free tuition. You can consider it as the free tuition. It's a budget from the Hangzhou Normal University scholarship every year for new freshmen.
Okay, next question is from Rudy Susanto. How much is the tuition fee a year for international business English taught major?
The fees is 25,000 yuan. Yeah, in the chart I didn't list the price. Sorry. So our English language program, only international business, is 25,000 yuan. The other three, economics, CST, and nursing, all of them, they are 20,000 yuan. And the freshman scholarship is 20,000 yuan. And if you get pre-admission from Alibaba Business School for international business major, they will offer extra 5,000 from the school of Alibaba Business School. So which also is like free tuition.
Okay, thank you. And then there's a question from Kim. May I know what's the rank of Hangzhou Normal University in China? The ranking.
The ranking, okay. The ranking, it should be the top, within the top 100. And our university is unique from other universities because we are have very strong connection with the Hangzhou government. It's the city government based university. So that's why I mentioned that we get a lot of invitations from Hangzhou government for different activities. And it's also a bonus for students to attend the activities and increase the chance to get scholarship.
Okay, thank you. And the next question, there are two questions from Ferdinand. First one is, can you apply for CSC scholarship, but for the English taught programs, or does it have to be Chinese taught programs?
Only Chinese. Actually, I mentioned also for CSC and CIS, we are the host universities, but actually for the degree programs, degree admission, every year there's very few.
Okay. And if you choose for English taught program, but you can also speak Chinese, does it increase the chance to for them to get the scholarship.
I beg your pardon? You mean in English language taught program?
Yeah,
If
but they can.
I have very good Chinese background, right?
Yeah, is it increasing?
Okay, so this is a very important topic. Let me explain a little bit more. In the English language taught programs, there are 8 semesters in the 4 years, right? Actually, there are 5 semesters for Chinese language courses because you need to pass HSK4 when you graduate, before you graduated. So if students have very good Chinese language proficiency, do they need to attend the beginning level from the first semester? It's very tricky. Like our university, we always consider the benefit for the students at the student side. That last year, our teaching affairs office, they are working on the students who have more advanced language proficiency, like students have HSK4 or HSK3 already. So they can apply to get credits, but not attending class. Or they can apply to take the final exam, but no need to attend the class. We are very flexible on this part for students whose Chinese language proficiency is higher than the semester Chinese language courses level. Can you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so which means students with Chinese language proficiency, higher proficiency already, they can choose not taking the beginning Chinese courses, but attend the final exam to get the exam directly, okay? And then they can focus more time on the major courses.
Okay, thank you. And then there's a question from Kimberly. How about the language during the session? Is it more English or Chinese? If they choose like English taught major, is
If
it
you
full
are
in English?
choosing the English language taught programs or in English, because the students in your class, they're from the European, they're from Africa, they're from Arabian language background, they're from Korean language background, okay? They don't speak Chinese.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
there's a question from Joy Fonda. How hard is it to communicate with the Zhejiang people if she cannot speak Mandarin or Chinese at all?
It's a good question, but actually, students they have Chinese language courses, so don't worry, okay? And also, our senior students, in our university, students they help each other a lot. So, like, we don't have many teachers in our department, but we have so many sweet students from senior. They would like to help the freshmen. So don't worry about it.
Okay. Next question is from Kimberly. How the lecturer, maybe she asked about does the teacher is from China only or also overseas teacher?
Oh, okay. So currently, all the professors are from Hangzhou Normal University.
Okay.
I think in the future, we will be more open to see if there's any possibility to have some overseas professors. It's a very good question to improve our teaching system in the future.
Okay, thank you. And next question is from Angie. When will the scholarship form will be open for September intake for bachelor degree?
For bachelor degree, for September intake, the application will start from the end of February or the early March. This year, 2024, we have 490 students apply for the bachelor degree, and 250 students get the admission. So I would recommend, if you have any plan to study in China, especially study in our university, you can contact my GEC to get more information about the necessary documents, okay? Actually, it's very easy to prepare those documents. And I would suggest you apply as early as you can. But make sure your high school background, I mean the transcript, okay? So your high school scores should be around over 75 marks for the 100 marks for the full marks, okay? At least the 75.
Okay. And then next question is from Peggy. For the English Taught program, will student get Chinese
Chinese
course?
courses? Yes, as I mentioned, there's 5 semester courses.
Is
Yeah.
there a score to achieve?
Yeah, it's the graduation requirement. HSK4 is the graduation requirement for students who are taking the English language taught program for the bachelor.
Okay, and then there's a question from
Devin, how to go to Hangzhou University, Indonesia by plane? Do we need a transit? If you're recommended by our very solid cooperative companies like MyoGag, if there's one country over 5 students arrive in the same flight, we will provide free airport pickup. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And we'll drive you directly to the dormitory. You just check in directly.
Yeah, maybe I will answer too for Dewi. Actually, for now, there is no direct flight from Indonesia to Hangzhou, but maybe only one time for transit. Yeah, maybe in the future we can get a direct flight from Indonesia.
Oh, okay. So we can only offer the local Shaoshan Airport pickup. We cannot offer free to Shanghai. It's so costly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, next one is mentioning about if get the scholarship for the master, what's the second year? Yes, exactly. Well, based on your full attendance and the regular performance. If you have very low attendance, very bad performance, it will be a problem. But normally, we believe the master students, they are very hardworking and they have very good connection with professors working on the projects, right? So if you have some bad performance, maybe will influence the second year scholarship. Normally, we think the master students, they are really, really hardworking students. We will try our best to fulfill the scholarship. If everyone meets the requirements, don't worry.
Okay. Next question is
That's right.
from Dewi.
Inside of the Hangzhou Normal University campus, there are a lot of canteens available. Okay, international students, if they are studying on Changqian campus, the international students dormitory building, the first floor is a cafeteria, okay? You call it canteen, right? And we have a buffet canteen downstairs. We have a Muslim canteen downstairs, which is very important to Indonesia students, right? Because a lot of you probably are Muslim. So we have Muslim cafeterias downstairs and even the KFC downstairs. And next to the dormitory building, there's Luckin Coffee, and also we have Starbucks Coffee, Pizza Hut on campus. Very convenient. And in the international students dormitory building, we have the canteens downstairs, so students can, you don't need to move out to search for food. You can have 3 choices at least in your dormitory building. Yeah.
Okay, and the next question is from
What are the work options after graduation? Do students have to return to their home country and job on their own? I think so. They need to find a job on their own, no matter in China or in home country. We don't guarantee that you can get a job after graduation, but we do provide some internship companies, I think. For this question, you need to know more, ask more about the institution. Like if you want to study economics, we can coordinate with the MyoGag to the School of Economics to get more information about the internship or the job issues.
Okay, and then a question from Ferdinand.
For the CSC scholarship, yes, it's includes the tuition fee, accommodation, and allowance. But as I mentioned, for the degree program taught in Chinese, Actually, in the past years, we have the experience that we don't have so many candidates. Like this year, students, we have more than 20 students apply for the speaking Chinese to foreigners, this major, bachelor. Only one admission from the CSC. So if you only want to apply for CSC, we've no idea about the admission. If you want to apply CSC, we will also recommend you apply our freshman scholarship as well, because like this year, there's so many students that apply for the CSC and the CIS language program. And our language program for self-support program opens by the 8th of March, early March, but closed by the mid of May, because we have so many students, and each semester we have capacity of 250 students. We cannot overdo because we need to maintain all the facilities for the degree students. Yeah, so those students who cannot get the CSC or CIS, then they want to apply for the self-support program in our university. Unfortunately, once our admission closed, we will never open again.
Okay, and then there's a question from Peggy. Will there be a placement test for freshmen for the Chinese lesson?
For freshman placement, if students for only study for the non-degree program, Chinese language program, we have the placement test. It's kind of interview. There's no paper test. It's interview to check your language proficiency level. For degree students, as I mentioned, if you have students should get HK certificate, then they can apply apply for taking the credits, not taking the class in the first semester or second semester. Some students probably they have very good background of the family background of with Chinese, and they can speak very good Chinese, but they didn't take the HSK. But if you have very good Chinese proficiency but want to apply for our English language taught program, I would suggest you to take the HSK test to get the certificate. Then this is the proof that your language proficiency has been reached and higher than the semester language courses requirement. Then you can apply for not taking the classes.
Okay, and then next question is from Kimberly. What of to get the mati lampu? Astagfirullah.